I've been playing a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's recently. I personally think it's one of the most fun games ever made. Now, there are a lot of FNAF games out there, but my favorite has to be Sister Location and its many fun games. The one that I played the most is Shooter 25's mod of the Custom Night, simply titled FNAF SOCN. I prefer this one over other mods because of the highly customizable scrolling and the comfortable mechanics. Así se pronuncia comfortable. I had completed most of it, but I still wasn't done with the game. I still had one more mod left to beat. This is Funtime Gala, the first of the game's max modes. I initially wasn't sure if I could beat this one, since my hardest at the time was the main attraction from FNAF 3 Custom Night. The main attraction normal mode is placed, at the time of writing the script, at number 604 on the max mod list, the demon list of the FNAF community. And Funtime Gala is placed at number 263, over 300 spots higher, but I decided to give it a try anyways. I had some decent experience with SOCN in general, so why not? In this video, I'll go over my own experience with the mod, and show the full proof at the end. I mean, the whole point of the video was to show a beat it, so why not pause the whole run here? So sit back and enjoy the video, guys. I know a lot of you are familiar with the base sister location mechanics, but I'll try to explain them as briefly as I can, just to make sure we're on the same page. Valora will go to either your left or right door, playing her music. When her music gets louder than the background dim, close the door until her music starts fading out. Freddy will be searching sides the entire night. If he sends Bonbon, close the door on his side. If he announces a surprise, close the opposite door. I like to follow him with my mouse so I don't lose him. If you see Yendo or Minirinas too in the office, just pull the cameras up. Foxy will be in his scope, slowly coming out until he runs to your door. Close the right door when he arrives. I check very frequently. Oh, and make sure to open the door after the knocking ends. Bonnet will sometimes appear when you lower your monitor. Click on her nose before she leaves the screen. Baby will be saying numbers out loud. Type them on your keyboard or she'll drain a bit of power. You can miss some numbers if you want, she doesn't drain much.
4.
If you hear Bidybab's bed sound cue, close the vent until she knocks. If you see a danger icon in your stats, find and choke this too. The Minirinas will always be on cam 6, and Electrobot will always be in the closet opposite of Freddy. If you see Rollbit on the monitors, type LOL using the keys on your keyboard. I use the keys on the keypad in the office, but that's because I find it more comfortable, and to get used to hard mode if I ever want to play it. Please, I don't want to play it. Enard will choose to attack your left, right or bent door. He will have 2 stages, far and near. When he's near, close the door until he leaves. My strategy was to say his position out loud, but that will change throughout the video. That should be everything. With that out of the way, let's talk about my runs. Funtime Gala took me 5 days to beat, with a total of 2.5 hours of attempts. I'll divide this part of the video in 5 sections, starting with the... When I started playing Funtime Gala, I expected just a slightly harder all around, but I was actually overwhelmed by the jumping difficulty. You guys realize Funtime Gala is literally all around at 2 times speed, right? Here, I show a comparison. This is 10 seconds of all around. Okay, then how about 10 seconds of Funtime Gala? The difference is clear. I didn't get very far that day, only around to 2 AM. I restarted because I lost track of everyone and wasted a lot of power. That was my biggest issue at the time, panicking and losing power because of it. I also took a break mid-recording to play Guys Who Pizza Tower, and I don't know what to say for this part. But after that 2 AM run, I decided to call it a day and moved on. I I took the second day more seriously. I realized that if I wanted to beat this mode, I would have to put more effort into it. The first sign of improvement was getting a 2 AM run on my first try. I also had less restarts because of panicking, and more because of being generally low on power. This is when a dilemma hit me. Power. If I only focused on saving power, I would lose track of the animatronic. Do not focus on saving power. That kills me. Focus just on surviving. That's literally all I have to do. But if I only focused on the animatronic's attacks, I would always go under the power average. Wait, with power, okay, maybe it's that. In one of my runs, I got a new best. So, I got it 4 AM. Can I get to 5? Nope. 419, okay. At 419, I was already in the second half of the night, and if I could get to 4 minutes, I could get to 6. This was a huge boost of confidence for me, and it's what kept me going for the next few days. Three. The tree wasn't that interesting. I remember getting a few runs to 3 AM, but besides that, it was just more attempts. You may think that I felt very bored that day, but none of my days were frustrating. I was genuinely having fun. I was also getting consistent runs to 1 to 2 AM, and I learned to track NR in my head. I was getting better, but I was a bit tired that day. I left it there. Trust me guys, the next 2 days get a lot more interesting.
Why does it just move? What the fuck?
On the 4th day, I got another run to 4 AM. Yeah, look at it, almost 5 AM. Yeah. It was a new best, and I could have stopped there, but it just didn't feel right. Come on, 4:55, I can definitely make it to 5. I kept going, confident I could get to 5 AM, and sure enough, I did. If I kept going, I could have beaten it that night, but it was getting late, so I had to stop.
Oh my god! Oh, I did!
On day 5, I noticed that the only reason I was losing at 4 to 5 AM was really just power. On day 3 and 4, I had been focusing more on surviving than anything, and I didn't get very good runs, so I had to improve my green running. I decided that it was best for me to only focus on saving power. The rest was already muscle memory. Here are some tips to green run sister location I learned along the way. I didn't use them in my run, but I definitely use them later for other SOCN games or mods. Number 1. Close the door really late on Freddy. That way the power you use to deal with him is the equivalent of doing a quick Foxy check. Talking about Foxy, number 2. Don't check Foxy too often, only every 4 to 5 seconds. And wait a little longer to close the door if you catch him leaving the cove. Number 3. If you know NR just got to your door, wait a bit, then close the corresponding door. I could say a few more things like not prioritizing baby or opening the door on Foxy's 7th knock, but only the ones I said apply to other mods. When I started to green run, I immediately started to get better results. 5:14, 5:22, 5:27. I was getting closer and closer to winning, but I still had 30 seconds of FNAF left. I started thinking of what was making me lose to power. Then I remembered something. In my all-around video, I kept those tools for too long because I lost track of Enart, and I didn't know if it was safe to open them back up. You can see me constantly checking for Enart in that video. I looked back at the first days of trying this mode, and I saw that I was having the same problem. And I thought, what if I don't ever forget Enart? What if he's literally the only character I focused on entirely? After that 527, I had a new strategy. Free up as much space in your brain just to track Enart. When I got to 4 AM in that run, I looked at the power. I was actually doing great. I was right on the power average for the night, and I didn't think the new strategy would work that well. I also noticed that 5 AM felt longer than all of my previous runs. No, maybe I really was going to beat it. And... Wait bro, please. Yes. Actually beating a mod like this felt very satisfying. I've never had this much fun recording a video. Except the editing. Editing sucked. I never would try to do it. Completing Funtime Gala made me more motivated to beat other mods like 620, Golden Theater, even 3520 from using a record. I'll definitely beat more mods like this just to make videos on them. I really enjoyed making this. I know last time I promised I'd make more videos on something that didn't go that well, but as much as I want to keep going with FNAF next month, I have to focus on finishing a Geometria's level that I promised I'd release in October, but I don't know if it will release in October because I'm a master procrastinator. Yeah, thanks for watching, see you guys next time. Now, I will end the video here, but I said I wanted to show the full attempt, so... Wait, bro. Please. Yes. Yes. Shout out to answer.